everybody. Happy Friday. And welcome back to Circle Time with Miss Roxie. I paused because I was just thinking about this is a short week, but it felt like a long week. I don't know how that works, but it's all good. It's Friday, right? I hope so. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to celebrate it as Friday. And it is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day outside today. So perfect day for spending time outside, maybe working on your garden, or just playing games outside. Enjoy that weather. We had some really crazy rain yesterday. It was crazy by us. I don't know about you. So we're going to finish up our farm theme. Remember we did back at the farm this week because farmers are growing their stuff. And pretty soon we've got what's called a farmer's market that's going to be opening soon, where farmers and people sell their fruits and vegetables and sell all their good stuff that they're growing. So that's why I did farm. We pretty much did growing stuff all through the month of May. So we planted our garden. We talked about fruits and vegetables, growing fruits and vegetables. We talked about growing our minds. And now like I said, we're talking about farmers, because farmers grow a lot of things for us. They grow the wheat, the corn, watermelons, strawberries, potatoes, anything we need, they got it. And they do our milk, help us and make our cheese for us. Cheese is good. So farmers are very important. So it's probably a good thing to talk about them a couple times a year. So today I chose a fun book. Speaking of cows and milk and cheese, I didn't even think about that. That was a good introduction to the book. Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Now, if you don't know this book, you're going to love it after it. If you know this book, you're going to enjoy it again. It's a funny book. So it's Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. It's by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. You ready? So this is a silly book, but this is a fun one. And I just want you to know that, Jill, apparently this is your book, and I'm borrowing it. It was in my book bin at work, and I thought it was mine. Thank you, Jill, for borrowing this book to me. All right, here we go. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Look, there's a note. I'll read it. They put a note on the barn. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Uh-oh. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Uh-oh. So now the chickens fell in with it too. Or the hens. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the door. Closed. No milk. No eggs. Uh-oh. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Arr. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. So the duck bringing the letter to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but no one could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. What do you think's going to happen? Let's see. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So they still want the blankets, but they're willing to give them the old typewriter. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. Look at, now they all have blankets. Electric blankets, so let's keep them nice and warm. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. Uh-oh. Did the duck return the typewriter? No, the ducks are being silly. And look at, they got their diving board. Farmer Brown probably was getting fed up with everything. What do you think? That's silly. Do you think the cows do a good type? That's really silly, isn't it? That's almost as silly as the old McDonald book we did where all the animals ran away, right? That's funny. So, fun book. Love it. I hope you enjoyed it. This is what we got planned for today. So, I didn't do an art project because I figured our special snack can kind of be your art sensory or your sensory whatever. I've been seeing this recipe on Facebook and I wanted to try it, and I figured today was a good day to try it. They're no-bake cookies. Literally took 5 minutes. 5 minutes to make, super easy. Adults, you will need to help because you do need to boil the stuff, but other than that, kiddos, you can help make this because it's super easy. So, no-bake cookies. Look at this. I didn't bake this at all. None whatsoever. And they smell. I'm going to eat some of it. They smell and they taste delicious. So, a couple reasons why. See, I'll show you. A couple reasons why I made these. One, they're made with oats. And sometimes they feed oats to horses. Also, they kind of look like mud puddles. Who likes to play in mud puddles? On the farm. Pigs, right? Oh, I got a little bit of that. I went down the wrong throat. So they're like mud puddles, but they're super good. I'll put the recipe in comments. It does have peanut butter in it, but I did look up the recipe, other recipes online, and you can actually do the same recipe. You don't need to add the peanut butter. The peanut butter just helps make it a little thicker. But they said you can do it without the peanut butter, and it works out just the same as long as you boil the sugar at the right amount of time. So, I know we've got some peanut allergies out there. There is some milk in there and there's some butter, but I know you parents out there with your kiddos with allergies, you guys know a great substitute for that, soy milk. And then I would think maybe you could use, I don't know what you can use for a butter substitute. I'd have to look that up, but I'm sure you know your kiddos way better than I do. And Miss Lisa is a great cook, so she's really good at making sure that everything is safe at the daycare. So you guys make sure this is safe for your home. We don't have allergies here, so I didn't have to worry about anything. So these cookies are so good. They're delicious. They're chewy. They're very, very yummy. So have fun with it. Also, a really fun game to play today. Duck, Duck, Goose. Would that be fun? You know how to play it. Go ahead and play it. I would probably play it outside because you got to do running around. So play outside, have fun, have a great weekend. It's supposed to be gorgeous this weekend. It's not supposed to be super hot. and it's not supposed to rain again, I think, until Monday. So let's enjoy this weekend. Have fun. Have a good day. That's all I got. I thought I had something else to say, but I don't. Happy Friday. Enjoy the day. I will see you Monday. Bye.